Yo, yo, yo. So the streets are saying that Kevin Samuels is reportedly dead. According to this news article by NEWSONE, and I've seen a couple others out there as well, Kevin Samuels reportedly dies at age 56. Misogynistic image consultant, quote unquote, was self-proclaimed relationship guru. And this title is kind of biased, but let's see what they have to say. A self-proclaimed relationship guru and image consultant who is better known for his divisive, misogynistic commentary about black women, in particular, has reportedly died. I think it's also very important that when news stories break, that people are not quick to give their commentary. If you must give your commentary, if you must disclose your opinion, always add the caveat. Based on the information that I know so far, or that we have so far, I can say X, Y, and Z, right? But like myself and other people are going to be very quick to make videos, get some of the clicks, the views, all that stuff. But always have the preface, right? Always have the preface until there's actual solid information. Based on the information I know so far, I can say X, Y, Z. That is how you conduct, or this is how you have proper analysis or proper commentary on a thing when the full information or the full evidence hasn't been provided. You don't just spread misinformation based off of one tweet, right? However, the reports of Kevin Samuels' death that floored social media's timeline everywhere offered no immediate verification that the 56-year-old died, as his faithful followers demanded proof. As a result, Samuels' name became a trending topic on Twitter on Thursday afternoon, as people tried to sort out the facts. No cause of his alleged death was immediately reported, but I've seen some other reports and some other articles saying that it was basically cardiac arrest. If y'all have seen enough of his videos, y'all know he drinks a lot of Red Bull, right? And energy drinks, especially at night on a regular basis, not the best for your health, I'll say that much. Someone says, yo, I just seen a post that said Kevin Samuels died. It appears that the reports of Samuels' death originated from a single social media post in which there are claims he died Thursday morning. Kevin Samuels allegedly died of cardiac arrest this morning. All of them Red Bulls. LOL. Then this man just passed away? Yes. Yeah, he died this morning. My husband was one of the officers who secured the building he stayed in. Source? Grady Hospital paramedic who was on the scene. Interesting. Reactions of Kevin Samuels' death has teetered between gleeful exuberance from women who have taken offense to his slanderous misogynoir, and caution from those who wanted to know more. Kevin Samuels made a career off of bashing women and upholding oppressive gender standards, and y'all want us to take the high road when you find out he passed away. I will say this, right? As I've done my research, I try to be very... So, he posted something 16 hours ago. That's his last social media activity, this video right here. 16 hours ago. There's been no... I checked his Instagram, there's been no story, there's been no... I checked his YouTube, there's been no community posts, nothing. So, 16 hours ago, there's that. But like I was saying, I do my research on everybody. I try and give everybody an equal chance, equal opportunity. So, y'all may have seen a lot of his contradictions. The fact that he was behind on child support while telling people that they should be better with their money. The fact that he only really recently became a high-value man the past, 2 years. When in his criteria, he says, in order for you to be a high-value man, you have to be making 6 figures or whatever for the past 5 years. He was never making that himself. And had to borrow money from a friend at 50-something years old. He couldn't even afford his own phone, to fix his own phone. But I will say, he has made positive impacts in certain situations. And I'll close this video off by showing y'all the positive impacts as well. So it's not all BS, it's not all trash. There is some gold in some of the things that he says. The fact that women should marry before they carry, do not have babies with a man that they do not see themselves marrying or being in a relationship with, being feminine, being in shape. If you do those 3 things in itself, you'll be good. And I think if you take nothing else from him, be feminine, be in shape, marry before you carry, and that's basically summarizes Kevin Samuels' platform. But again, y'all may not take my word for it, so I'm gonna show y'all my research and close off with hopefully something that will shed him in a decent light. Because we already know the bullshit he has. We're already aware of his misinformation. We're already aware of his contradictions. But, Like a broken clock, Kevin Samuels is right twice a day. All right.
So I was gonna add a couple more things. So he is the type of man you could say most women would want. High earner and stuff like that. But I saw a couple other comments here, right? I recall seeing this comment. It says, Kevin recently posted a comment from a female viewer stating that, having been watching Kevin's show, she decided to get back with the father of her child after some years. The same can be said for me. The father of my child and I had been separated for almost 2 years, but recently got back together due to Kevin's message. We both watched Kevin's show religiously, and we'd both been taking notes. When I was single with a toddler and trying to get out there as a baby mama, I wasn't taken seriously by men. I was only ever shown sexual interest, never romantic or emotional interest, as I'd been used to in the past. It was really frustrating and disheartening, as I felt that my rich internal qualities were being overlooked and I was being reduced to having only sexual value. I wasn't used to it. It felt really unfamiliar to me. Men speak to you totally different when they have decided that you will be of sexual use only. They speak to you in a sexually driven, emotionally detached, unavailable way. Charm and respect are often non-existent. They're less interested in listening and asking questions, getting to know you, and more interested in talking about themselves. I felt like I suddenly belonged to a new category of woman, one that was significantly lower in value than a category I had previously belonged to. I really got to experience how your overall quote-unquote wife material decreases once you have a child. I couldn't even blame the men. I understood it. I get it. Men would rather reserve their serious relationship pursuits for women who don't have a child or children from a previous relationship. Who wouldn't? As an attractive baby mama, men see you as someone to have fun with rather than someone to pursue seriously. The father of my son and I now have a whole new appreciation for our relationship, and I'm grateful to have left that stressful dating scene. Not to mention the benefits to our son's well-being since having two parents around him. Facts. There's been a total improvement in his temperament. It's apparent how much more content and at peace he is. It's clear that we did the right thing for both ourselves and our son. I thank Karen. I think that's pretty profound. And obviously, I saw another, I think yesterday's live stream, I saw another comment from a woman about how she thought she was better than her man because she had a master's degree. I'll play that clip right now.
I do have a question for you, but I also would like to thank you because you've helped me appreciate my husband more.
Okay.
I was having, you go up and down through your marriage, and I was having thoughts of, I can do better, I need to leave, but not anymore. I mean, seeing the women that come onto this show and then just hearing them, and me and my husband have gone through a lot. We've lost a child together. We have another child together. There's no other person who would go through me with that. Mm-hmm. And our second son has just turned 3. So you helped me with that.
You're welcome.
Can I say something real quick lastly? I know sometimes a lot of women come on here and they don't want to believe what you're saying, and they just feel like they are the exception and not the rule. I completely get from a woman because I have my master's. My husband doesn't have a college degree. And
I'm a PhD.
I always respected him. I never disrespected him in public, but I felt that I was better. But then the roles reversed, and after the death of my first son, I stopped working and I started doing my own thing, and I couldn't appreciate until watching that he's a really good man.
Have you told him that? Have you told him that?
Recently, no. I've told him that before, but I do need to say that.
You need to tell him that every day.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I need to go tell him that right now. He doesn't need to hear you telling me without you telling him.
And we've seen this video in the past too, right? Kevin Samuels' advice got me engaged. So we're seeing more I've seen more within the past year or so of Kevin Samuels' content, quote unquote, helping people, than I've seen from people like Derek Jackson from the past, like, he's like 8 years of doing his coaching content, right? Or helping people, the self-love guru, so to speak, right? I've never seen this type of like tangible results of healthy relationships from advice that I've seen from Derek Jackson in comparison to Kevin Samuels, right? So that's just my little take there.
Every day me I be calling, babe. Wanna tell you that I'm sorry, babe.